This is Outlandish Zicky Dice, and you're watching the best of old school and new school. This is the Nation Network. Outlandish.
Wrestling fans, back here to the Nation Network. It's been a minute. We are back with Ring of Honor Wrestling as we count down the season. Great matches on hand tonight, including a main event, World Champion #1 contender in a non-title match, but that means nothing. It's going to be off the hook. And we kick things off with the GM of Ring of Honor. That's Shane McMahon. There's been a hell of a buzz about the Ring of Honor after what happened at AEW. Let's see what the GM has to say.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how little effort it takes to make such a big splash in the world of professional wrestling today. Tony Khan, when you hired me to run Ring of Honor, did you think that I was just going to make Ring of Honor the best indie show it could be? If that's what you thought, then you were mistaken. You see, my name is McMahon, and that's going to mean something. It's going to mean something in Ring of Honor, and it's going to mean something in the world of professional wrestling, because Ring of Honor, no, we're not going to be the best indie promotion. We are going to be the best wrestling promotion on the face of the earth. And the first step is going through AEW. Now, Tony, I know you're probably thinking Shane has got to go. Well, there's a little problem with that. You might want to check the fine print on the contract that I signed. You see, when you make a deal with the devil, my friend, there is a price to be paid, and you are going to find out exactly how high that price is. When you mess with a McMahon, you better be ready to pay the consequences.
Shane McMahon calling out the AEW. This is war. Off with in-ring action here, but wasted no time at all. We welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network for the return of Ring of Honor. GCW in the house. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Albany, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds. Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle making his way down the aisle to the ring. What we heard from the GM, Shane McMahon. Now, for those of you that didn't see what happened last week on AEW, it was pretty bad. We didn't understand what was happening. I heard about it the next day. The New Age Horsemen literally tore apart the locker room of AEW and laid them to waste. You have to believe there's going to be some sort of ramifications for those actions. No doubt in my mind as we take a look at the man.
And his opponent from Fontana, California, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
Brian Cage heading down towards the ring at this time. Former member of the New Age Horsemen.
That's right.
We're going to see exactly how he holds up here in this new environment. Fans seem to be behind him at this point in time. I don't know that he needs that. But going up against Dalton Castle, who's generally a fan favorite, it's going to be very interesting to see how these two guys play off the crowd if they're basically both going to be having the crowd support. It's going to be a split. It's going to be interesting. Later on tonight, Claudio Castagnoli in a non-title match against the one and only, the man with the plan, the leader of the New Age Horsemen. Brian Pillman Jr. gets the shot he's been wanting. Now, he wants the title on the line. That's going to be coming in the near future. But tonight, he gets to send a message. What will that message be? We'll find out. Brian Cage taking advantage early on, and the power on display. Look at this. Cage just sent Dalton crashing through the air and going up to the top rope. That is not a place we are used to seeing Brian Cage. Down with a double axe handle and across the head. Castle's in a lot of trouble early in this one. Cage is an absolute monster. He is a freak of nature. Hands down, one of the most powerful and most athletic as we see a standing moonsault. You wouldn't expect to see that from somebody like Brian Cage. For the second time tonight on that top turnbuckle, it's worked out early on, but he misses the target that time. Fans, we are counting down to March 14th, just days away. Join us on the 13th at 11:30 p.m. for the countdown. At 11:59, a world premiere video that will unveil one of the biggest components that you'll be able to look forward to for the 2K23 season. It is going to be huge, bigger than WrestleVerse. And now look at this. Castle hooks the leg, thinks he's got him, and I can tell you right now, there's no way you're going to get Brian Cage that easy. Going after the arm, but look at the arms on this guy. I don't know if there's a good place to attack Brian Cage. You want to work a body part, but pick your poison. He's got legs like tree trunks. He's got arms that are tree limbs. His core is bigger than a cup. And now has him up. Could be a powerbomb. There's one, and we've seen this before from Cage. Another one, and it's going to be the trifecta powerbombs. The Machine with the pose down, and now going for the cover. Now that may have bought Dalton Castle enough time, and it does just barely. He did not kick out. Castle did not kick out. He barely got his shoulder off the mat. He is in a world of pain right now. Stiff right, got the attention. Castle's been on a hell of a win streak here in Ring of Honor over recent weeks. That might come to a crashing halt right here. Went for a bit of a critic. Got caught with a devastating clothesline instead. move right there by Dalton Castle. Go behind, seeing a leg takedown. Ooh, nice move, driving that knee right into the back of the head. And now, what's good for one side, good for the other. Big shot right to the face with that knee. Guaranteed he is rattled here. Fans, we remind you, the Nation Network will be your exclusive home for Ultra Pro Wrestling's Control Center. It'll be a weekly show featuring the developers of the program itself with updates, exclusive video, and still photographs to show the progress. Oh my goodness! That spike is it! You're not getting up from that, I don't care who you are. Big win for Brian Cage, and the machine rolls on here in Ring of Honor. When we come back, oh, wait a minute, Dalton Castle, will we see the code of honor between these two? I believe we will. And that is what Ring of Honor is all about. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Welcome to Ultra Pro Wrestling.
Fans, we encourage you to go check out the Kickstarter campaign. With Ultra Pro Wrestling, be a part of it while you can. Get exclusive content for Ultra Pro Wrestling when the game comes out. Tonight, a powerhouse is here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Superstar from New York, weighing in at 374 pounds, the Superstar.
Leona making his way down towards the ring with his tag team partner Khan. It's a singles competition here in this one. You look at Leona, I'll tell you what, he is a monster of a man. Earlier we saw Brian Cage. I wouldn't mind seeing those two go head-to-head. Talk about the unstoppable force and the immovable object. I think that would be about what we'd be looking at if those two guys were to settle in and get it on. A lot of people think that this is the next ROH Tag Team Champions. Very possibly could be. His opponent, he is an ROH mainstay.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois,
his way down
weighing in at 283 pounds,
drop. Boom, boom, Colt Cabana coming down the aisle and now into the ring. Got a smile on his face. I don't know if I'd be smiling stepping through the ropes knowing that my opponent's going to be Toa Liona. A lot of thoughts might be crossing my mind, but smiling, I just don't think that's on the list. We talk about Ring of Honor. We talk about a Code of Honor. I don't think Toa Liona has that ability. I just don't think it exists in his body. There's the bell, and here's the action to start things right off the bat, wasting no time. Oh, he couldn't hold him. Colt Cabana must have shifted his weight. I would have said right off the bat the size and strength advantage clearly going to Toa Liona, but somehow he had trouble holding Cabana. That surprises me. Has him up now with that suplex, and he's going to make him think about it. Perhaps a little bit of payback for what just happened a moment ago. Look at that. The Gates of Agony, they are one of the top contenders for the tag team titles currently held by the Briscoes. And Cabana sent crashing across the ring. Going for the cover, does not hook the leg, and Colt Cabana able to come out the back door rather easily. Now, whether or not that was a smart choice, that's another story. What a power bomb right there. You see Khan watching on. And now turns him over. Boston Crab, and Boom Boom's in trouble. Referee's right there to ask him if he wants to give it up. Liona pulling back, but he couldn't draw the submission. Colt Cabana has been in the Ring of Honor longer than anyone on the roster right now. This is his home. He is not going to be embarrassed in his home. He is not going to tap out if he has anything to say about it. Block to the knee. Nice move right there. Hey, it's legal in professional wrestling, and when you got a guy who's near 300 pounds and you can make him one-legged, that's going to give you a bit of an advantage. Keep him off of the vertical base, and sadly he's not such a massive force. Staggering him with that headbutt. Again, Colt Cabana able to fight out after being held on the top of the shoulders, and his arm wrap takes him down. Boom Boom is in control now, going up to the top rope. A lot of good things can happen, but a lot of bad things can happen as well. Cabana got caught going for the crossbody, and here's the size, strength, and the slam. Toa Liona almost drove him through the ring. Cabana able to kick out. Again, Toa Liona not hooking the leg, and he pays the price. Or perhaps Cabana paying the price. The powerbomb in the back of his head hit the bottom rope on the way down. And again, right in the middle of the ring with a Boston Crab. Will that be it? The referee is there to ask him if he wants to give it up. Cabana hanging on. He did not submit. Toa Liona releasing the hold. He probably could have pinned him right there. My goodness, Toa Liona is brutalizing him. Goes for the cover, and again a 2 count. Liona, roundhouse right. Colt Cabana comes out of that one, and now a couple of quick shots to the back. Oh, look at this. Boom, boom. With a DDT. Will that be enough? Nope. He's going after the arm. Well, it's pick your poison time. What do you want to do? The back of the line. He drops the fist. Shades of Jerry Lawler right there, hooking the leg. One count only. Take it back to that. Oh, look at this. Inverted crab. And it looks like he is saying something to Toa Leona. Referee's right there to see if he wants to tap, and he's not going to give it up. Now look at this. Khan up on the top rope, distracting the official. Talk about it one more time with that inverted Boston Crab. The ropes are right in front of Toa Leona. Will he get to him? One more time, going for the cover. Referee's in position. There's two. He got him! Cole Cabana with a huge victory! He broke the big man down. I don't think anybody saw this one coming. I sure didn't. I've got to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this to me is an absolute shocker. As we take a look back at the replay, some of the action from this one that led up to an absolutely unbelievable victory for Cole Cabana. See Khan ringside, and he's not at all happy about the way this one went down. We're going to be back with more Ring of Honor in just a moment. It's time to grab your popcorn and your soda. Get your favorite candy. And get ready because we are going to the movies. We're going to be watching and reviewing some of the most iconic movies featuring superstars of the world of professional wrestling. Will it be thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll give you our thoughts, you give us yours. Come check us out as we review some of the greatest titles in its genre. Make sure you check out the Nation Network as we take you to the movies. Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator Studio. Hey, who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone.
Man, you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here, where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to pay my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Big Vegas love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network. Back, we are live, and we are with
The following
the New Age
contest
Horsemen.
is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 445 pounds. The Four Horsemen.
Brock Anderson and Murphy. Hold on just a moment. I understand there's something going on in the back. We're going to bring it to you in picture here. We're going to stay with the live action. Shane McMahon and Brian Pillman. What's going on with these two? Well, we couldn't hear what they were saying, but sure as heck looked like they were comfortable
And
together.
their opponents at a combined weight of 445 pounds.
Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, they are collectively the Kingdom. When you talk about the Ring of Honor, when you talk about the tag team scene, these two guys are legit. They have been the Ring of Honor tag team champions, and when it comes to people who know the Briscoes, I don't think anyone knows them better than these two. Can the New Age Horsemen get a major victory here tonight? And that's what it would be. And if they are able to beat Bennett and Taven, that is going to be a massive feather in the cap of this young team. You got a lot of youth and inexperience, if we're being honest, in Brock Anderson. Yeah, he grew up as an Anderson. He grew up in the household, under the learning tree, if you will, of one of the legends of all time. But there is no substitute for experience. Taven getting in a shot with that springboard elbow right to the back of Murphy. Murphy definitely the experience of the team. Tremendously talented individual, and he was what Pillman said, the hand-picked, the chosen one for the New Age Horsemen. Tremendous addition. And there is a tag to Brock Anderson, a man who played a part, a major part, in the dismissal of his legendary father, not just from the New Age Horsemen, but from Ring of Honor and professional wrestling. Attacked him in a parking lot. Nice move right there by Taven with that kick to the side of the head. Rang the bell of Murphy. Oh, Murphy with a couple of quick elbows right to the midsection, perfectly placed. Once again, we welcome everyone joining us here live for Ring of Honor on the Nation Network. Shout out to Chuck joining us here. Powerbomb by Murphy. Countdown is on March 14th at midnight. We will be launching 2K23. Join us for that. Coverage begins on the 13th at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And at 11:59, we will have a world premiere of the trailer that is going to let you guys know exactly the content coming forth in 2K23. It is going to be a season unlike anything you have ever seen. If you've been with us from the beginning, you are going to be in for a treat.
If you're new, you're going to see something that you've never seen before. Tag made, nicely done by Taven, and gets Bennett in, and now Bennett's going to have to buy his partner some time as he falls to the floor. Effectively right now, I would say the Horsemen have a 2-on-1 advantage. Look at Brock Anderson delivering those knees right to the midsection. Bennett trapped in the corner, nowhere to turn. This is the Nation Network, the home of the Ultra Pro Wrestling Event Center. Collar and elbow. Now has it in the butterfly suplex. What a move by Bennett. Rolls through it. And another one. And ends it with a face buster. Almost a variation of the gourd buster. That's a move that was made famous by Brock's father, Arn Anderson. There's no love lost between these teams. And there has to be a level of hatred for the New Age Horsemen. The fact that the fans are actually cheering for Bennett, that never happens. Matt Taven just sent Brock Anderson over the top rope, landing hard here on the floor. Tag made again, and now Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. Clothesline as he follows him in. Snapmare takes him over. Taven doing a tremendous job of targeting the neck area of Brock Anderson. Bennett now legal man in the ring for his team. Both of these teams want to be in the tag team title picture. We've seen a lot of talent here tonight. One of the hottest tag team divisions in all of professional wrestling for my money. There's that boot right to the forehead. Nicely done. And Brock Anderson, we mentioned early on, one of the least experienced in the match, but he's doing very well for himself here tonight. Puts the arm behind the back of Bennett and then slams him right down on top of it. There's the tag made. Murphy, the legal man, in the ring now. Bennett still down, and Murphy's going to the top rope. He better hope he's got his man down. Bennett starting to get back to his feet. And Murphy from the top rope, the clothesline. Almost separate. They're now using the ropes for added advantage. Taven has to make the save. Taven sent over the top rope but got caught. Murphy got caught with a super kick to the back of the head. He's out cold. He goes for the cover. Bennett hooks the leg. Murphy's out. Oh, he just barely got out of that one. Bennett did a great job. He hooked the leg. Roundhouse to the chest with that kick. And now Bennett has got him in the clutch. For all he's worth, pulling back on that, and now Murphy needs help. He calls to Brock Anderson, who comes in and makes the save. It is getting crazy here in the Ring of Honor. Referee continues the count. Trying to get Anderson out, never mind. Bennett's going to get Anderson out of the match, throwing him over the top rope. But that bought Murphy enough time. Comes up with a barrage of offense, does Murphy. Going down for the cover, referee coming around. And there's a 1 count. Taven comes back in, gets caught. Pump, handle, power slam. Well, these guys guys are pulling out some moves that we haven't seen in quite a while. There's a double team now by the New Age Horseman. Has him in the corner, down across the arm, and now Anderson up in the air. What's he going to do with him? Couldn't hold the weight. And now it is Bennett with a German suplex on Brock Anderson, holding his back. He is in a lot of pain right now. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. Again, the tie-up. And here it is again, the butterfly suplexes, and here comes the Gourd Buster for the finish. Brock Anderson is very far away from his corner. Will that be enough? Bennett's got a cover. And Anderson able to kick out. Let's give credit to this young man. Tag made Taven now the legal man in the ring. I don't know that he's at 100%, but he's in. Drop nicely done by Matt Taven. Goes for the cover, gets one, he gets two. He got the win. A massive victory for the Kingdom here tonight over the New Age Horsemen. That is not going to sit well when it comes to Brian Pillman Jr. We take a look back here at some of the action. Wow. Plenty more action still to come in that major main event. Stay with us, fans. We'll be back with more Ring of Honor in just a moment. Welcome to Ultra Pro Wrestling. Fans, we are back with more action coming your way. Once again, we absolutely recommend you check out that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico, weighing in at 211 pounds, Bandito.
As Bandito makes his way down, he He has had quite the run here in Ring of Honor since joining us. Get your exclusive content for Ultra Pro Wrestling by going through the Kickstarter campaign.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Well, this crowd is chanting his name. Bandito's had a great run, but I think that comes to an end here tonight. I don't know how you get past this guy. Once again, welcome to everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network for Ring of Honor Wrestling. Shout out to Big JH in the house. Hope you're doing well. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you'll know when we go live. The Ultra Pro Wrestling Control Center. It will be a weekly episodic program with exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of the continued development of Ultra Pro Wrestling. You're going to get to see firsthand where the money's being spent. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here comes the big man. He is the former Ring of Honor television champion, lost that title to John Hennigan a few weeks ago, and he is hell-bent on getting it back. Oh, wow, code breaker right there by Bandito. Maybe a burrito breaker. Great move coming off the top rope. Using that momentum to get Joe to go all the way over. What a massive win this would be for Bandito. He goes for the cover. It's real early on. You're not going to pin Samoa Joe. Not this early, not that easy. Springboard comes off and misses the target. Hard to miss that target, but he did. Inverted suplex and then driving Samoa Joe straight back down into the canvas. And now the double stomp on the arm. Coup de grace to the shoulder of Samoa Joe. Bandito's game plan is smart. Quick hits, attacking the body part and keeping Joe off his feet. But now Joe has regained and he is at a top mount position, hammering down on the head of Bandito, and he goes to work on him again. Wow. Big knee coming down on the head of Bandito, and that's a good 300 pounds of Samoa Joe. When you talk about a monster of a man, Samoa Joe fits the bill. We've seen a bunch of them here tonight. Samoa Joe, Toa Leona, Khan, Brian Cage earlier tonight. There is no shortage of muscle here in Ring of Honor, that's for sure. Now Bandito's got him up and puts him into the Tree of Woe. And turns it into a burrito breaker. Nice up kick right there by Samoa Joe. This is a man who is well trained in many forms of martial arts, is Samoa Joe. There's a reason he was the television champion. Oh, nice springboard. And he just got Samoa Joe with that bulldog. What a tremendous move. Hurricane Run and Bandito is in complete control of this one. Hooking the leg. It will be a massive victory, and he almost got it. Samoa Joe barely escaping that one. Bandito got caught. Power slam, and now Samoa Joe. You don't want to poke the bear, and that's exactly what he just did. Going for the cover, getting only the 1 count. Applying the nerve pinch. Bandito comes up from behind. Nice cross ankle sweep. And a series of kicks to the head of Samoa Joe. He's had his bell rung, and now Bandito's up on the top with a big splash. He thinks he's got him. Samoa Joe's in trouble. Oh, and he just barely got out. Now Bandito, in my opinion, making a big mistake right now. He is acknowledging the crowd when he should be staying on Samoa Joe. He's done a lot of damage, and now look at this, trying to get a submission. Pulling back on the chin of Samoa Joe. I'm not sure Samoa Joe thought that Bandito could give him this much trouble, but he has. Bandito. Oh, a springboard DDT. Joe is down in the middle of the ring. I don't know how deep he had to reach to kick out of that one, but somehow. Oh! Corkscrew cutter! And Joe has been busted open. He's out! It is a shocking victory for Bandito. What an unbelievable finish to this match! We may be winding down the season, but some of these guys are saving the best for last. Bandito is officially a made man after that victory over Samoa Joe. We're going to take a look at the replay. I really hope we get to see that finish. Here it is. Nope, that's a DDT. That was the DDT that almost got it done.
Here is your winner, Bandito.
Unbelievable win for Bandito. His star is on the rise here in Ring of Honor. It's time to grab your popcorn and your soda. Get your favorite candy. And get ready, because we are going to the movies. We're going to be watching and reviewing some of the most iconic movies featuring superstars of the world of professional wrestling. Will it be thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll give you our thoughts, you give us yours. Come check us out as we review some of the greatest titles in its genre. Make sure you check out the Nation Network as we take you to the movies. Brian Pillman Jr. just took out the knee of the Ring of Honor champion. The bell hasn't even sounded. Pillman attacking the leg. Oh, the referee's going to have to decide what he wants to do with this one. Castagnoli has been targeted clearly by Pillman here tonight. And now the champion trying to fight his way back. That didn't happen. Oh, just threw him into the steel ring steps. And now Castagnoli heading back into the ring. Pillman to join him. It's almost like Pillman does not care about the win or the loss. He is attacking that leg, and that's all that seems to matter to him. I don't think we've heard a bell yet. I don't know where the referee is even at. What is happening here? This is supposed to be our main event. We saw earlier tonight Pillman and the general manager, Shane McMahon, having some sort of a very friendly-looking conversation, and now you have to wonder if it had anything to do with this one. Pillman just got taken over, comes right back up. Oh, ran right into a hard one. Clothesline, and down goes Castagnoli. Pillman's got him by the neck and just sent him crashing. Nice back elbow. And the champion has him up. Couldn't hold him. Pillman dropping Castagnoli on the back of his head. This has broken down, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a match. Pillman getting caught in the corner now. A series of uppercuts by the Swiss Superman. Oh, and the big one for the end. Flying drop kick, and now suddenly casting. No, look at this. Pillman right back up. Across the shoulders. Couldn't hold him. And Pillman taking down the champion once again. Went after the legs. He has targeted that knee since the beginning of this match. And again, it's not really a match. Clothesline again, and Pillman paying the price. Castagnoli has him up. Pillman takes him over. We have no official here. I'm not sure what's going on. Pillman underneath the ring has a steel chair. Well, why not? There's no referee. And now Castagnoli drops him off a steel chair. Pillman walking right into it. Powerbomb. This is a non-title event. Imagine if the belt was on the line here tonight. Going for a cover, there's no referee. What are you doing? Castagnoli and Pillman. This thing started in the aisle before the match ever began. We haven't had a referee. He hasn't come down. And look at this, Castagnoli has got him. Gonna try and get him to tap out. Pillman is in a world of trouble. I don't think a tap out would even matter right now. Clothesline, and now Brian Pillman Jr.